New Zealand. Evolution took one glance at this place and thought, you know what they need more of? Birds. Unlike New Zealand's brother over the ocean who has the most wacky collection of animals, New Zealand's array of fauna stretches as far as flightless birds, adorable birds, birds with questionable actions, and a giant cricket that looks like it should be from Australia. It is in my passionate hope to believe that New Zealand hosts more than just its feathery overlords. This brings us to the topic of animals that exist in places they shouldn't. I'm going to New Zealand to find the elusive big cat, and you're coming with me. Well, thank you all for coming. A bigger turnout than last year, that's always exciting. Oh, I'm only here because you needed another person for this scene. What about that guy?
Who, me? I'm just here because she said there'd be snacks.
I did say there'd be snacks.
Do you have any snacks?
Guys, tonight's really important. This is where the groundwork happens. If you could just focus for a moment. Yes, question.
There are big cats in Australia. Why is this being held in New Zealand?
I tried telling her that. She keeps making videos in New Zealand for some reason. I think she's been hypnotised by a sheep.
Or a hobbit.
It's called going on an adventure, okay? And pineapple lumps. Big cat sightings have popped up all throughout history, all across the world, and New Zealand is no exception. Now before you roll your eyes, let me introduce you to the tale of 1915. A ship from America loaded with animals destined for their mates in Australia docks in New Zealand. Amidst the chaos of cargo unloading, one of the cages is accidentally broken, and out she comes, a pregnant puma. Mama Puma made a beeline for the Port Hills, and supposedly no chase or recapture was made. So could this century-old jailbreak be the root cause of all these mysterious big cat sightings? Skeptics attribute it to feral cats that simply forgot to stop growing. But let's not dismiss the possibility that our runaway puma found life in a faraway place and started a dynasty of giant kittens. Now before we plunge into the wilds of New Zealand, any top-tier explorer knows that preparation is key. There are 3 things I have identified that needs to happen. This includes tapping into your belief system, physical training, and camera preparation. So you might be wondering, Hayley, do you genuinely believe there are big cats roaming around New Zealand? Or is this just another one of your expertly crafted masterpieces and nonsense? Yeah, I believe they're out there. Why? My dad. And here is my dad reluctantly agreeing to be on this video.
I'm 67 years old, and when I was 12, living on the farm, Mum and Dad had visitors from Melbourne. So there was Stan. He was in his 50s. He was principal of the Collingwood Primary School at the time. And there was his stepson Ian, who was about 16, and myself. We drove out to the boundary of my uncle's farm, and then we set off on a 3 or 4 mile walk along the ridge through the bush. And our destination was what was known as Bald Hill, and it was a triangular section of rock on the side of a hill. We got there to the bottom and we were all pretty puffed. We were sitting having a rest and looking across the top of the rocks. We saw a cat staring at us, and we stared at each other for at least a minute, and then it turned and wheeled and walked away, and it had the big long tail.
So that's the coolest thing about your story, is that you were with multiple people and everybody saw it.
Yeah, Stan would be well and truly passed on now. He'd be well over 100. We've tried to track down Ian, who would be in his 70s. And we haven't been able to track him down. so I'm the one telling the story. We went back probably a number of times, but we never saw it again. That was just one of the things we used to do with visitors, was go for a walk.
Do you think that I'm going to see a big cat when I'm in New Zealand?
Well, you never know.
Thanks to my dad, I've got the genetic capabilities, and I'm a cat person, big and small. Please enjoy these cute family photos of my brother and I, and most importantly, our cats. So really, I don't have to do much to convince myself that big cats are out there, and I'm not here trying to convince you, I'm just saying things can be a little more fun with an open mind. Now, if we do happen to cross paths with a big cat, the best advice is to make yourself look like you're too much effort. Stand your ground, big and scary. I'm 5'4", so that's going to be hard for me, but if you're wearing a jacket, and most certainly, do not run and do not turn your back. This alludes me to the man who was hiking in Utah and came across a mountain lion. Like a less choreographed version of Michael Jackson, he was forced to moonwalk for 5 terrifyingly beautiful minutes while the cougar escorted him away.
I'm not gonna bug you. I promise. I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm not gonna bug you. I'm going away.
So naturally, our training involves mastering the art of walking backwards. Once you feel competent in walking backwards, ask yourself, can you walk backwards and hold a camera at the same time? Because in this line of work, the cameraman never dies. Continue adapting your daily life activities to include bouts of backwards walking. Despite technology evolving rapidly over a short period of time, photos and footage of cryptid sightings have not. We need to make sure that our evidence aligns with this. If there's one thing that history has taught us, it's that blurry, dubious footage is the gold standard for sightings. Let's practice. Here we have a replica plush toy version of my actual cat. Is this one of the greatest things I own? Yes, because my cat is no longer here. Take this treasure to the bush and start filming. Make sure your photo or video evidence is shot from as far away as possible. We want everyone squinting. Clarity is the enemy. I only have one lens for this camera because I'm poor because I bought this camera. This lens has a focal length of 15 to 35 millimeters. This means I'm never going to be able to zoom in and get those nice crisp close-ups. And as a bonus, my $30,000 piece of paper means I'm fully qualified to transform any reasonably shot image into something just a little bit shit. Here's an idea. Let's get on a plane. There have been sightings all across the South Island of New Zealand, so much that it's dubbed the Canterbury Panther. One sighting that drew me in was located near Hamner Springs. Hamner Springs is an adorable village just 90 minutes drive from Christchurch. Aside from being surrounded by the majestic mountain ranges, it has hot springs. Am I being drawn to this area because of my sheer determination to find a big cat? Or do I just really like hot springs? What? There's no harm in killing 2 stones with 1 bird. But you know, don't take it from me. Some of this video was inspired by the news articles depicting the Hamner Springs sighting. Maybe we could find the guy who the articles are actually talking about. Maybe we could stalk him on the internet, find out his wife has the same name as me, realize how terrifyingly easy that was to track someone down. Question yourself on whether it's too late to become a private detective. Reach out and ask if he wants to be involved in this video. Go to his place of business and get him to tell us himself. So I had written that introduction for him ahead of time, optimistically thinking he was going to say yes to being on camera. Turns out not everybody is willing to be vulnerable to the kind-hearted judgment of the internet. So I'm going to get chopped to speed instead. But he did give me permission to use the footage that he shot. So take it away. Thank you. So in October of 2020, he and his partner were mountain biking along the Perseverance bike trail in Hamner Forest Park. They had stopped to lift their bikes over a fallen tree, and there it was, on the path ahead of them. It was further away by the time they got this footage, but to quote, "It was the strongest, largest cat I've seen. So in my eyes, it looked exactly like a panther." Alright, so what can we establish from here?
Psst.
Can we identify individual criminals had no motivation or reason to make this up? What purpose does this serve? I'll put the cats back in the bag. You grab the pineapple lumps and we'll scram. Now that I was in beautiful New Zealand land, it was time to catch up with some old friends and see if I could find some expedition buddies. Does anyone want to come big cat searching with me? Guys? I don't have any friends, especially not after I post this video. Solo hike it is.
I got a feeling that I can't explain. Everything around me is new again. Maybe I can fly if I could just spread my wings. Maybe I can fly if I could just spread my wings. I found 25 cents in my favorite jeans. Wrote down a list of my favorite things. Know that I can fly if I could just find my wings.
So would you guys like to know about the track that we are doing today? I'll take your inability to speak to me through the camera as an enthusiastic yes. We are heading to Dog Stream Waterfall, a waterfall that is about 41 meters high. Is that a missed opportunity to call it Cat Stream Waterfall? Yes, but we'll let that slide. So we're heading in via waterfall track and then we'll head out via spur track. So waterfall track is the easier track, spur track is a bit harder. So it should be about a 3-hour return hike, or 5 hours if you're me and you're busy capturing panthers on camera. This is it. We're in it. This is what we've been training for. Stay vigilant, my friends. Keep your eyes open. Why would you be watching this video with your eyes closed? I don't know. But the time is now. Bird. Bird. Same bird. A different bird. Is that? What is that? Is that New Zealand's Dom Harvey?
Oh, g'day Hayley.
Hey Dom. What are you doing out here?
Me? Oh, you know, just running a marathon, recording a podcast at the same time. Like and subscribe.
It's pretty impressive actually. Hey, you haven't seen a black panther while you've been out here, have you?
Black Panther? Unrealistic. Hayley, I gotta be honest with you. If you see something that looks like a Black Panther, it's probably just an overweight possum. But good luck with everything. I gotta get going. These marathons and podcasts don't take care of themselves, you know. All right, see ya. Love the channel. It's always great content.
Bye. Dom's words echoed in my head. Just an overweight possum. Was it really possible I could find the Canterbury Panther? Or was he right? Was I just chasing a figment of local legend, inflated by my hopeful eyes? The thought stung. Had I come all this way for nothing? But then, through the trees, I heard it. No, not a cat, but a waterfall. There's a shift in focus. Be present where you stand. Whatever doubts lingered were sure to be washed away by the cascading water.
No matter what happens in your day, if you see a waterfall, you gotta class it as a good day. I don't make the rules, that's just what the waterfall gods said to do. So now, we've gotta head back out again.
This planet, our Earth, is an anomaly in our solar system. It's full of absolute wonders. Some that we have the opportunity to see every day and others we may never find. But they're out there, a shadow in the skies above, a ripple in the waters below, and on the wild lands in between. Every leaf, every drop of rain, every heartbeat is a testament to its singularity. And as its caretakers, we must delve deeper into its mysteries, explore the vastness that makes Earth not just our home, but the extraordinary exception. Life is here, happening now. Let the search continue, and may it always continue. May the wonder never cease.
Hey Dad.
Hi, how's the walk going? Have you found one yet?
No, not yet.
That's okay. You'll be on plenty more hikes. Besides, there's always the Fiordland moose.
What's the Fiordland moose?
Black Panthers! A little bit run. Fuck!